Ladies, can we be honest for a moment? If your hair feels thinner now than it did a few years ago, you are not alone. In fact, so many women over 60 share this same frustration. You wake up, style your hair the way you always have, and somehow it just looks flatter, weaker, even older than you feel inside. Here's the thing, it's not your fault. As we age, our bodies go through real changes. Hormones shift, our hair follicles get smaller, and every strand starts to lose that youthful density. That's just biology. But what makes things worse, without us even realizing it, are the little habits we carry into our 60s. The heavy shampoos we've always used, the styling tricks we never thought twice about, the conditioners that promise shine but secretly weigh everything down. Over time, those routines can double the problem. But here's the good news. You don't need expensive salon treatments or a shelf full of products to turn it around. With just 5 simple changes to the way you wash, dry, and style your hair, you can bring back the bounce, the fullness, and that youthful lift you've been missing. And let me tell you, once you see the difference, you'll never want to go back. So stay with me, because in today's video, we're diving into 5 easy, everyday steps that will completely change the way your thin hair looks and feels. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button to join our Glow After 60 community, because this is where women like us celebrate confidence, beauty, and life at every age. Step 1. Switch to a lightweight volumizing shampoo. The very first step might surprise you. Changing your shampoo. It sounds almost too simple, but it can make a world of difference. For years, I was loyal to the same brand I had always used. It smelled wonderful, lathered beautifully, and made me feel like my hair was squeaky clean. But over time, my hair just seemed flatter and flatter, no matter what I did. It wasn't until much later that I realized the problem. That shampoo was packed with silicones and heavy softening agents that coated my fine strands and weighed them down. The result? My already thin hair looked even thinner. When I finally switched to a lightweight volumizing formula, one with ingredients like biotin, protein, or panthenol, I was amazed. After just one wash, my hair felt like it could finally breathe again. It looked lighter, bouncier, and so much more alive. Ladies, especially after 60, shampoo isn't just about cleansing. It's the foundation for fullness, vitality, and that wonderful feeling when you look in the mirror and see energy reflected back at you. Step 2. Blow dry with the right technique. Now let's talk about the way you blow dry your hair, because this one small shift can change everything. Most of us were taught to flip our heads upside down and blast away with heat. Sure, it dries your hair quickly, but it also collapses your volume as soon as you stand back up. The trick is to section your hair into layers. Then use a round brush to gently lift the roots while aiming the dryer downward. Heat sets the shape of the cuticle, and when it cools, it remembers that lift. It's like giving your hair a little architecture, support at the base so it stays fuller all day. Psychologically, this simple ritual feels a bit like bringing the salon home. There's something empowering about knowing you can create that polished, bouncy look with your own 2 hands. I'll never forget my neighbor, Linda. She struggled with flat hair for years, until one morning I showed her this method. The next day, she came knocking on my door saying, "I've had more compliments on my hair today than I've had in the last 10 years. That's the power of technique. Step 3. Say goodbye to heavy conditioners and oils. One piece of advice I'll never forget came from a stylist I've trusted for years. She leaned in and said, "You know, the biggest mistake women with fine hair make is using products that are simply too heavy." And she was right. For so long, I believed the richer the conditioner, the better. I would slather it on, thinking it would make my hair silky and healthy. But what actually happened was the opposite. My hair felt greasy, weighed down, and stuck flat against my head. Heavy oils and thick creams were smothering my strands. "The secret," she told me, "is to switch to lightweight leave-in sprays or conditioners, made specifically for fine hair. Apply only from the mid-lengths to the ends, never at the roots. That way, you get softness and shine without losing that precious lift at the crown." And here's the beautiful part. When your hair moves lightly and catches the light, you don't just look fresher, you feel fresher. It's a subtle but powerful confidence boost every single day. Step 4. Master the power of layers and parting. Let me ask you something, ladies. When was the last time you changed your part or updated your cut with a few soft layers? If you're like most of us, the answer is probably not in years. We get comfortable, and our hair becomes part of our routine, like our morning coffee. But here's the truth. Even the smallest change in how your hair frames your face can make a dramatic difference. I'll share my own little discovery. For decades, I wore the same straight middle part because it felt safe. One day, almost on a whim, I shifted it just slightly to the side. Instantly, my hair looked fuller, and I noticed my cheekbones stood out more. When I later added a few light layers around my face, it was like someone had pressed the refresh button. It's not about chasing trends. It's about creating softness, movement, and the illusion of volume. And sometimes, that tiny shift in parting or layers doesn't just change your hair. It changes how you carry yourself. Step 5. Finish with lightweight styling products. I have to admit something. I used to be a mousse and hairspray kind of woman. I thought the stronger the hold, the better. But every time I looked in the mirror by midday, my hair was stiff, heavy, and lifeless. It wasn't until I experimented with lighter products that I finally understood what my hair had been craving all along. When I swapped those heavy mousses for a texturizing spray and occasionally a little dry shampoo, everything changed. Instead of weighing my hair down, these products gave it lift, movement, and a natural bounce that actually lasted. The science is simple. Lightweight formulas don't coat the strands, they create space between them, which makes fine hair look fuller. But here's what surprised me most, the way it made me feel. My hair no longer looked stuck in place. It moved when I moved. And that gave me this quiet sense of freedom. Like my hair and I were finally in sync again. It's amazing how the right finish can give you not just volume, but confidence. So there you have it, 5 simple changes that can completely transform the way your hair looks and feels after 60. None of these steps are complicated, and the beauty is that you don't need to overhaul your entire routine. It's really about small shifts that add up to big results. Choosing the right shampoo, drying with intention, lightening up your conditioners, playing with layers, and finishing with products that give life instead of weight. But I know what you might be wondering right now. Okay, these steps sound great, but which products should I actually use? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Over the years, I've tried countless shampoos, conditioners, and styling sprays. And I've also kept an eye on what other women with fine hair are raving about. So in the next part, I'll share some of the best reviewed shampoos and treatments that truly make a difference. Products that can support these 5 steps and help you get that fullness and bounce you've been missing. Part 2. Shampoo and treatment recommendations. Now let's talk products, because the right ones can really bring these 5 steps to life. I don't want to overwhelm you with a long list, so I'll just share 3 favorites that women with fine hair, including myself, keep coming back to. Tip 1. Niacin System Kit. This one is a classic for thinning hair. It cleanses deeply, supports scalp health, and creates the perfect foundation for volume. Many women I know swear by it when they want their hair to feel thicker at the root. 2. OGX Biotin and Collagen Shampoo. A more affordable option, but don't let the price fool you. It's rich in proteins and adds noticeable body after just a few washes. I've personally used this during travel, and my hair always feels refreshed and full. 3. Kerastase Densifique Bane Densité. If you want to treat yourself, this is the luxury pick. It not only adds density, but also gives your hair that beautiful salon-like finish. A close friend of mine calls it her confidence in a bottle. Each of these has its own personality, but all three are lightweight, volumizing, and perfect for supporting the simple steps we've talked about today. So here's the heart of it. Ladies, having thin hair after 60 is not a flaw. It's simply part of the beautiful journey our bodies take. And the best part? With just a few small changes, we have the power to bring back fullness, movement, and that spark of youth that never really leaves us. Remember, your hair is more than just strands. It's a reflection of how you feel about yourself. When it looks alive, you feel alive. And that confidence shines through in every smile, every conversation, and every moment you step into a room. I'd love to know, which of these 5 steps are you most excited to try first? Share your thoughts in the comments, because your story might be exactly what another woman needs to hear today. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our Glow After 60 community. Together, we're not just talking about hair. We're celebrating beauty, confidence, and joy at every stage of life. Because after all, life after 60 isn't about looking younger. It's about looking fully alive.